it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are planning my aura Estelle for the week of last week, the week before Easter, and we are using this Caress Press January mystery kit called Rainy Days, and I just thought it was kind of perfect. It has actually been raining. It was actually pretty sunny this week, but I think it is finally turning into spring and it started to rain. It's still been cold, so I thought this would be the perfect kit to use this week. Here I'm just fumbling around trying to show you all the sticker pages. Yeah. But I just thought this was a really pretty different kit. I really liked the navy and everything in it. And I'm going to be using silver foil with a bunch of Caress Press and Scribble Prints Co stuff. Well, Scribble Prints Co date numbers because I love these new serif ones. So I'm just going to lay the base down. I'm going to color block again. I've just been really into color blocking at the moment. And I'm going to play a song while I get the base down. And then I'll be right back to plan the day by day with you. back, and I do love me some piano. Some pretty piano, so I hope you enjoyed that. I think the bass turned out really cute. But yes, now we're actually up to the day by day. I just did my usual sidebar with some to-dos. And now on Monday, we're going to start as per usual with Coffee Monday. It's always so weird once it goes out of 4x speed to normal speed. It looks like I'm in slow motion, but I'm actually now in normal speed. It is odd to watch, but no matter. So of course, I usually put in Coffee Monday, and then of course now I'm going to put in my video for the day, which was my pre-plan. And then, I don't know. What to say about this week? Well, we finished watching The Man in the High Castle, finished all 4 seasons. It was really good. It was definitely not without issues. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I feel like they dropped a lot of characters, dropped a few plot devices, and the ending is a bit, oh, okay. It's open-ended, and apparently the novel is open-ended too. Although, don't tell me about the novel if you've read it, because I want to read it now to see what Philip K. Dick wrote instead of the show. But because apparently that has a really good ending, even though it's also open. So, I don't know. It was okay, but yeah, I still really enjoyed it. But I think there was a few things that were kind of dropped that could have kept going or could have been included earlier. But I think the problems is it had multiple showrunners and like writing teams, so they kind of lost some things along the way. But overall, pretty good show if you can stomach that kind of imagery. Although I think the character Helen's speech at the end to her daughter was really poignant, and like it got really to the point of, yeah, you could do really terrible things. It's just a matter of choices and what, they chose not to help anyone and to do horrible things, and that's on them. And her whole like, I didn't care about those people until we became those people, which I feel like is a very big thing even now. That a lot of people just don't care what other people are going through until they experience it, and then they care. And the point is, we need to care otherwise, But yeah, so I thought there was some really good messages, and and then also some really cool like fun things, despite the subject matter. It's still really interesting science fiction what if alternative history show. So yes, I recommend that if you don't mind watching that kind of imagery, because obviously it's filled with Nazi imagery. And although there's a really fun thing, I found a video on Twitter that after they finished production, they destroyed all the swastikas. I'm not going to get demonetized for saying that word, but because they had them all on the show, they actually went ahead and like they cut them all up into tiny little pieces, like the fabric patches and stuff, and then they burnt them all, which is nice. Thumbs up. Who doesn't love destroying that stuff? So that was The Man in the High Castle. I do recommend it if you're into that kind of thing. It was enjoyable overall. And it is left open-ended. You're not sure where the characters in the world are going, but I think that's kind of good, because life continues, So on Monday I just put in that we got Boba Chick, which is our one of our bubble tea places that also has banh mi, so we pretty much always do that on Mondays now. Then I finished up a custom and sent the files in. We watched High Castle, and I played Animal Crossing. On Tuesday, I put that I was feeling sick. I think I was having my period most of this week, so I was just feeling black from that, I think. Just feeling meh. And then Luck went to the dentist. They had a really sore, tooth the day before. And so they had to go go into the walk, the sort of get an appointment kind of the day. So basically we called up on Monday, and they're like, take some painkillers, and if it still is bad tomorrow, then we'll make it call in at 7 and we'll make an appointment, because obviously Helsinki is in lockdown right now, and extending, probably moving restrictions very soon, because we're like firmly in the third wave over here. And yeah, so go to dentist or doctor is sort of more of an emergency thing right now. So we went, and they're like, there's nothing wrong with the tooth. It's probably actually muscle related from the gum. So the muscle is hurting the gum, hurting the tooth. So yeah, that was fun. So I wanted to mark that in because they were gone for a while. And then just put in Animal Crossing. And then we got Taco Bell that night. They had this new special up where you got a crunch wrap, a normal taco, fries, and a pack of like cinnamon twists, which we've never had the cinnamon twists before. So I wasn't really knowing what to expect. We had the churros before. But this time we got that pack, and I thought it was really good. The one time we got like tacos and burritos, it was too filling, but a crunch wrap and taco is pretty good. Not too filling. And then the cinnamon twists, I didn't realize were like puffy. They're like the puffed corn kind of treats in stick form that you get from Japan. But I didn't realize they were going to be like puffed corn kind of treats with cinnamon sugar, but they were actually really tasty and super light, and I really enjoyed eating my bag of them. So that was a nice surprise. So we got Taco Bell, so I finally used a Taco Bell script from SBC, watched Man High's Castle, and then I did a whole bunch of cleaning of the kitchen that night. So Wednesday, my usual plan with me for the week before went up, and like this kind of plan with me, and did some more drawing, and we got bagels from this place called Brooklyn Cafe. They have bagels and cupcakes, so we also got some cupcakes. Probably the bigger cupcakes in my opinion, but I also enjoyed my bagel. So just put that in and played more Animal Crossing. I'm just using all these 1 ton and a million Animal Crossing stickers and loving it. I was trying to pull in like all the blue characters. And then I did some filming. Essentially, I filmed this because I was really behind on getting into this planner. And I've made sure not to do that for the next week because I do like them to be somewhat functional. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm just putting bagels, High Castle, and eating cupcakes at night too. So fun. We're pretty much just like binging like 2 to 3 episodes of High Castle a night. We get into those sort of binge watching. I love this full box on Thursday with, I assume it's pho. It looks so good now on pho. So, let's get into Thursday. As you can see here, I decided not to color block the same way as the day covers, which I do in the next week. So I made sure to have a consistent color on each day cover because she only put pink on the Thursday and then had double yellow, but I kind of wanted double pink instead of 2 days of yellow. So I just switched up all of the glitter headers in a specific pattern with the day covers. So hopefully it looks a bit less weird. So obviously did more drawing, and then Thursday was in my feelings. I don't remember how or why. I don't know. And then I just watched some Nintendo Talk. Oh my gosh, I keep yawning. I'm sorry. I just woke up. Then I was watching Nintendo Talk stream on Thursday. I missed most of his streams because I think that was a late night stream, so I was like asleep on their time, so I just was catching up with streams then. I've just been really into watching Animal Crossing stuff right now. I'm just like back in it, you know? Although I only really stopped playing for like September, maybe. Yeah. So I've still been playing a lot this past year of Animal Crossing. And can't believe it's already been like 1 year of the game. I actually started playing it when I was flying back from Australia to back to Finland because I decided to fly back early because of the pandemic and the country shutting down, like closing. And I started it up because I left on the 19th and the game started on the 20th. So I just I actually opened it up and started the game in Helsinki Airport, which is funny. Then just marked on Thursday that watched High Castle. We got to Biang, which is like our favorite Chinese food place here. And that night I actually watched Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I decided to restart watching it, and I used a little pretzel icon from Planner Hannah because pretzels are kind of one of the main images of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. So I used that to mark that. Friday, my choosing spring kits video came out. I should have prefaced it that depending on what kits come out and what I get in the mail and what happens, that it's not set in stone, but that's mostly the kits I'm going to be using this spring into summer. I'm just using the design scripts instead of draw because I have a lot of silver design scripts left that I had before I got the draw scripts, so I'm trying to use them up actually. Did laundry on Friday, did a big batch of laundry, which was nice. Which reminds me, I should go and take it down and put it away. And I also did some more cleaning of the kitchen. Getting it all cleaned up. Because the kitchen gets dirty so fast. Now what? La la la. Oh dear. I'm taking forever. I don't know what else to talk about. Yeah, more Animal Crossing. I've just been like working on certain areas, trying to make them a bit better. I've been working on my little forest area. I'm putting down the path because I finally caved. I'm using the path now, as they call it, like quotation marks, the path. And I was using like a stone one, and I was kind of like meh about it. So I switched and tried out this green grass one, which is funny because it's green grass on green grass, but it's like the trend right now, and I really, really loved it. So yeah, I got that green grass path right now, and it's so pretty. So I think on Friday we got Morty, because they extended the restaurant closing here in Helsinki, and Morty have actually like shut down, like, well, not shut down, but they've closed two of their stores like entirely, so you can't even get pickup or delivery. They've just decided to close them because it's too difficult. So we decided to order Morty to continue supporting them during this time, because obviously they have less business with two shut stores. So bubble tea as always. Then just marked the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend and High Castle, and then I finished that set I was working on and did the listings, and that is actually going to go live in my shop on Thursday, tomorrow, if you're watching this the day it comes out, the video. So super excited. It's like my first summer set. I don't know if I'm going to do more super summer art sets, because I'm never that into summer, honestly. It's like my beach day set. And yeah, super excited for that to come out this week. It was nice to get it done early. Then the weekend, I did some filming. I put in design here. I did a little bit, but ultimately I didn't do any work this weekend, which was nice to have a break. And as you can see, I did change my nails up. Really fun glittery confetti from Dashing Diva. Super cute. Now just putting in the stuff that I did on Saturday. I really like, with color blocking, it's like I'm just choosing from the one set of labels that I have left, and I really enjoy that. It just makes planning so easy. So Saturday we ordered Fat Ramen, our favorite ramen place. So good. And I put in there with the little Batman that I was listening to, the Zack Snyder Justice League soundtrack. So if you didn't know, it actually has a new soundtrack. The Joss Whedon version has a Danny Elfman soundtrack, which is alright, but it's kind of random. Especially when the first two films are done by Tom Holberg or Junkie XL. So for the Snyder Cut, he came back, Junkie XL, and did the 4-hour soundtrack. It's literally 4 hours of music, and it is so good. There's so many good tracks in it. I love the Superman tracks because I love the Man of Steel theme. And, oops, sorry, I just hit the mic. And I also really love the Wonder Woman Lamentation tracks and how the Lamentation mixes with her original theme that they also used in the Wonder Woman films. And I also love, this might be weird, but I love the music for Lex Luthor. In BVS, it was called The Red Capes Are Coming. And this one is called The House of Ashes, I believe. That's the track what it's called. But yeah, I love Lex Luthor's theme. And I actually really love Jesse's Lex Luthor, which might be an unpopular opinion, but he is perfectly like a ridiculous tech bro evil guy that we have these days. Like, he's like Elon Musk, and I won't say that, I won't get into it, but I don't like Elon Musk at all. So it's kind of perfect that that's how Lex Luthor is now. Like, not just like, he's not a real estate developer, you know, he's an evil tech bro, which I love. It's so like poignant for now. But I love his theme. And then of course playing Animal Crossing, and then Sunday daylight savings began, and I woke up at 11 a.m. like, where am I? It was so bad. And we got Indian food from a place called Canterbury. So good. And we finished The Man in the High Castle this day, so I put it in a movie marquee, which luckily matched the color block of this day. That was such a good thing to happen. I love when the movie marquees line up. But I just wanted to put a movie marquee just to mark that it was, sort of like indicate that it was the series finale that we watched. And then I did some filming again. And I think I'm putting in Animal Crossing here in the big blub. And then I'm just going to mark that I watched some YouTube. I just had a chill night. And I think actually, no, I stayed up a bit late. I was just watching Animal Crossing videos, you know. But that was my week. And this really, really pretty rainy days set. Just something a bit different. And I really enjoyed it. Yeah, that wasn't a terrible week. I only got one art set done this week. Well, I guess I finished one on Monday, so I technically got 2 done. But I kind of just slowed down and, you know, chilled out a bit this week, which was nice. I'm just putting all the stuff away so I can get the full planner out. But if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch more. I'm still continuing on with the 3 videos a week. I'm not sure about next week, but we'll see. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, stay safe and healthy, bye.